This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kicking off to get us underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, his spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to pull it down and run. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
No shot to bring him down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one match.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SC.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bama. No chance to catch him.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Fine time. Moving to his left.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. Just trucks through the defender. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Important second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Receivers are bunched together. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, he pulled free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the USC offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Physical running fights off the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
It's a quick grab. Big stiff arm, and he breaks free. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, tied. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Now, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he fields it inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And, boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern California.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Powering through the defender. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
At the 24-yard line. Now, fourth down.
So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. There's down RPO. He throws it to the right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Direct snap to the back. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Willis. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stop him short of the first down. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Willis. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Will take the lead in the 2nd half. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll be brought down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They're going to run it. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Willis. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Willis. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a solid game there, showing off the stiff arm. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The offense going with the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Trojans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
He will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances. And this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game. Showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Pitches to the back. And the tackle is made short of the marker. That's a huge fourth down stop to get the football back here late in the game. Buckle up. We could have a great finish.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, SC.
USC.
I mean, this is an unbelievable game. We have seen everything in this game. A touchdown now with under 10 seconds to go. And believe it or not, they're an extra point away from winning this game.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Critical PAT up and good. And they're in front now in the final seconds. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.